Chapter 27 Act 1.
That brings us to the most important tool of all, the gatekeeper.
The reverence Dad gave to the title made us pause. So, this tool is a person? Izzy asked, breaking the silence. I believe it's an insult to call a person a tool, Dorothea interjected, no longer bothering to raise her hand. Yes, the gatekeeper is a person, Mom confirmed. A person who will balance all the inequities of the test. Their role is to guide others through mortality and show them the way home when their test is over. What do you mean, show the way home when the test is over? I asked. Why will we need help getting home? Mom and Dad shared a long glance. It looked as if they were having a silent conversation, which, thanks to their links, they probably were.
When you are in the other world, you will be cut off from us both, physically and mentally, Dad said at last.
But you said we'd be connected to you through our links, Jadith said with wide, concerned eyes. You will be, Mom assured her, but only if the gatekeeper succeeds in creating the connecting gate. That gate will reconnect you both physically and mentally with our world. Once that gate is created, the gatekeeper's job will be to guide everyone else through it.
And if the gatekeeper doesn't succeed?
Asked Marcus hesitantly, as if he didn't want to hear the answer. Again, our parents looked at each other as if they were mentally discussing how much to tell us. I scowled and crossed my arms. We weren't little kids anymore. We could handle whatever truth they were hiding from us. After a pause that felt like an eternity, but was probably only a few seconds, our parents turned back to us. If there is no gate, Mom explained slowly, there will be no escape from the test. Everyone who enters into the new world will be forever trapped there. You will never return home, never overcome your imperfections, and never experience true happiness. And that, she said with a knowing glance in my direction, is the cold, unmitigated truth. Pfft, well, forget that, Jadith huffed. I'm staying here. A low hum of agreement swept the room.
But there will be a gate.
Anish looked to our parents with complete trust.
You would never allow us to leave without complete assurance of our return.
Yes. Mom's smile was so full of warmth and reassurance that it chased away my fears. There will be a gate. Then the corner of her lips dipped almost imperceptibly as she added, but whether or not you use it will be up to you. Given the consequences, it seems wholly illogical to choose the alternative, Dorothea said, primly folding her hands on her lap.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Dad's expression grew unreadable. He seemed to be gazing off into a different time and place.
But things become remarkably muddled in mortality,
he cautioned.
That's why you'll have the gatekeeper to guide you.
Sounds simple enough. Izzy shrugged. Follow the gatekeeper and you're guaranteed to succeed. He grinned, satisfied in his belief that all the test's challenges would be overcome so easily. Except your memory will be wiped, so you won't even remember you're supposed to follow the gatekeeper, Jadith pointed out. Oh, yeah. Izzy looked down, momentarily crestfallen. Then he perked up again. But that's why we'll have the other tools like our mortal families and our link to Mom and Dad. They'll point us to the gatekeeper for sure. His contented grin returned.
Am I the only one who isn't comfortable with this gatekeeper idea?
Marcus said, glancing around the room for support.
You implied that creating the connecting gate isn't easy, but if it isn't done correctly, we're all essentially exiled on an imperfect world.
He paused, as if hoping someone would contradict him. No one did.
That's a lot of trust to put in a complete stranger,
Marcus continued, shifting back in his chair.
How can we be sure they're capable of handling such a crucial task? Is there any backup plan if they fail or back out?
Marcus makes a good point. I gave him a small smile before turning my attention back to our parents. Who's going to be our gatekeeper? Do we know them? Truthfully, I was hoping it would be one of our parents. They were perfect, omniscient beings. If I trusted anyone with my eternal well-being, it was them.
Yes, you'll know the gatekeeper quite well, Mom said with a cryptic smile. In fact, we need one of you to volunteer.